I'm not selling pictures. I don't sell images. I don't sell photography. I don't sell photos in my business, by the way. I sell an experience. You've probably heard me talk a lot about systems in my previous videos, and that is because systems work. Great systems, seamless systems are what helped my business primarily scale to 6 figures. And the reason why I talk so much about it is because I did it unknowingly, but you are doing it with a roadmap. I am telling you this information not because I just feel like it, not because it's just for you to hear and something for you to play in the background, but because I really want you to hone in. I want you to learn, and I want you to master this so that your business can grow much faster than my business grew. And I want you to exceed my growth. I want you to be able to see this in real time. And that means clients are coming to you, money is coming into your bank account, and you in turn are going to be satisfied with your business. You're going to be satisfied with your craft, and you're going to want to keep doing it. Systems are a set of rules that you're setting for your business, and you're implementing them, and they generally stay the same. They change over time as you grow and as you see the business changing. But for the most part, what a system is going to do is that it is going to set the precedent for how you handle yourself, how you handle your business, how you handle those who work with you, and how you handle your clients. Get into the habit of taking time to do inventory on your website. Look at other people's websites. Watch YouTube tutorials. Look at what the professionals around you, the ones that are scaling, what are they doing? It's okay for you to take a step back and look and try to understand why your system, why your way of doing things isn't working out. Because sometimes that's what's keeping us from achieving our goals. That's what's keeping us from reaching the next level. How does it look like? If I call your business right now, will you pick up? Is it going to voicemail? Do you even have a phone number? How do I reach you? How do your clients know this is what you do? How will I know that I can trust you with this stuff? And when I do book with you, are you sending me a contract? Am I sending you a contract? After I receive my images, are they edited? Are they not edited? Are you editing them? Is somebody else editing them? Are they going to be on a website? How are you delivering these images to me? All of that matters. And when you think about those things before your client does, it just makes it even better to work with you. I believe that one of the main reasons why I am able to retain clients within my business is because they don't have to think about it. I take away all of that and I simplify it for them. They know that I am already enrolled into their payroll process. That's like after all is said and done. But even before that, they know how to reach me. They know how to talk to me. If you go on my website right now, www.annonproductions.com, it takes you straight to my homepage. Within my homepage, you are going to see all of the information that you need to book with me. But before you book with me, you are going to see how we work. You see our product. You see what we're selling. I'm not selling pictures. I don't sell images. I don't sell photography. I don't sell photos in my business, by the way. I sell an experience. I tell my client up front, without even speaking to them, that I take away all of your burdens, because most of my clients that are coming to me are already people that are usually event planners. They're usually the people that do marketing for their companies. They usually do communications, something along the lines of bringing together the event and being able to broadcast it out. And by the time they come to me, they have already spoken to so many other vendors, whether it's food services, decorators, you name it. They're talking to everybody. And they want to be able to just go through the process. They don't want humps on the road. Like, they don't want bumps. They don't want to They trust me. I deal with event planners day in and day out. I deal with communications teams day in and day out. And when they see, okay, the website is there, they're like, okay, I don't have to go anywhere else. And you responded to my email and my call immediately, I definitely don't need to talk to anybody else. Okay, cool, I got it. And then when they talk to me, I am ready. Nobody can be more ready than Ruth at Annan Productions. That's just a fact. And if you have to implement the same thing in your company, in your business, do that. I don't mind. Like, I will not be upset. If you take the strategies that I'm giving you and you apply them in your business, I'm not going to be mad because I know what I'm doing. I trust my systems. They work for me, and I want them to work for you too. Be ready. Deliver. When you're first starting out, over-deliver if you have to retain people. Be personable. Talk to people. Laugh with people. Be organic with people. Especially after the pandemic, so many of us are looking for real interactions. We want real interactions, and guess what? In the work that we provide at Annan Productions, that's what we're giving. People are now congregating again. Like, people are going to conferences again. People are gathering. They're going to receptions. They are going to galas. They want the interaction to be portrayed in the images. And guess what? That's exactly what we specialize in. Hone in on what you specialize in. I know the value that my company brings. What value do you bring? And if I'm being honest with you, a lot of that is because of the systems that I set in place. I'm used to booking events and photographing events with my team, and they vary between 500 to 2,500 people. Yeah, but all of that happens in sequence. There are things that are taking place before I even arrive to the event. I noticed that 91% of you watching are not subscribed to this channel yet. If you've been enjoying this content, now is a great time to hit that button and join the family. Also, I want to let you know I've opened up 15 spots for my Book from Scratch Masterclass. It's for beginners or anyone starting over who wants to start earning with their photography. If that's you, grab your seat now. The link is in the description box. There are things that take place after the event. The event itself, that's the meat of everything, but that's not all of it. So having systems that work, answering my clients in a way that they are just so excited to work with me, that's what it's all about. Let me give you a quick example of how systems can work for you. I had a client reach out to me in February, and they were really interested in working with my company and having us come out and, photograph their event. And they had another photographer that they were talking to. It turns out that they went with the other photographer, which was absolutely fine. The contact person for this event, they had reached out to me, and immediately I called them because I love to establish that communication, that relationship, that rapport. Like, you know who I am, you know what I sound like, and you know what I'm providing. And we talked on the phone, but it ended up being that it didn't work out. They decided to go with the other photographer, which totally fine. But here's the game changer, and here's how I really booked this event. I told the person, not a problem. I understand there is a team behind you and you all are making this decision together. Can you please tell me how I can better my services, how I can better my communication for next time? And can you tell me what the defining factor was for me not booking this job? What I did there was something genuine, first and foremost, because I want to know how I can better myself. I want to know where was the gap in my system that made me lose out on this opportunity so that I can better it for the next client. Like, I want to better it for the next client. And the person was very honest. They told me, it really came down to small detail. That's all it was. You both had amazing work. You both had great attention to detail. However, we just felt like by a point, the other photographer actually had what we were looking for. Great. I already established the rapport that, number one, I'm not upset that things didn't work out. Number two, if you ever need anything, I'm still here. I am still willing, and I will capture this event to the best of my abilities and beyond. And number three, it's all good. All the best at your event. Do you know, a week before the event, this client reached out to me and they said, the stars aligned, which for me, it's like, God is good. God figured it all out for you. And they told me, listen, we've thought about it, and it turns out we actually want you to do it. And another thing that was like even cooler about this situation is that originally they were booking me for about 2 hours. It turned out that they needed me for 4 hours. And that meant I was getting paid even more. So what happened there? What I'm trying to highlight to you is that because I have systems in place, even when clients, potential clients reject working with me or go with someone else, I don't take it to heart because my systems say, well, we're going to send them an email, letting them know that we acknowledge their decision, we respect their decision, and asking them, what can we do to better our strategy for the next client? And just by doing that, following my systems, I was able to retain a client that was going to go and work with another photographer. I want you to really understand the importance of systems and why systems work. Because of this small, what may seem like a small detail and a small component of my systems, I was able to retain a client that was already out the door. Systems work. When we implement systems, they will work. But you have to work systems in order for systems to work for you. Let me know in the comments below if you got anything from this video. What was it? And also, let me know down in the comments below what you got from this video that is going to help you with your systems moving forward in your business. I'd also like to know if you're interested in knowing what some of my systems are. What am I using? What programs? Is it a software? Is it something that you pay for annually? I am willing to open up and share to you because I want you to reach the success that I've reached, and I want you to go beyond. I'll see you next time.